Right now at 10, a rash of break-ins on La Crosse's south side has residents on edge and searching for answers. And La Crosse leaders vote on a plan to address the city's homelessness crisis. Plus, Sanford Health and Marshfield Clinic are now officially one, what the merger means for healthcare in the region.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off tonight. Juneau County officials are releasing a new photo of a person of interest in a triple murder. This is 47-year-old Virgil Thu, taken Sunday at New Lisbon's Dollar General. Thu was wanted in connection with the death of 2 juveniles and 1 adult in New Lisbon. Those victims were found inside a home on the 300 block of West Bridge Street. Deputies say Thu had contact with one of the juveniles. A rash of break-ins on La Crosse's south side has some residents on edge and now taking to social media. Over the holidays, residents shared on platforms that their homes, cars, and businesses were broken into. People say their personal belongings were stolen, including Christmas presents. Malaya Vu had her car broken into back on December 27th. She says La Crosse PD told her she wasn't the only victim that day.
They said that there were also a string of break-ins that some other police officers were attending to that day, and there was one actually just kind of down the block, and although my car was unlocked and I had things in there, that's not an invitation to take it and to break in.
Vu hasn't received updates from the police yet, but she hopes to hear back soon. We also reached out to La Crosse police and are awaiting a response. A New Year's Day high-speed pursuit ended with the OWI arrest of a Black River Falls man. Deputies responded to reports of an erratic driver on U.S. Highway 12. The chase ended in a wooded area where the driver, identified as 49-year-old Wayne Withers, crashed his vehicle. Withers was hospitalized but is okay. He's facing OWI and evading arrest charges. A kindergartner has died in a tragic incident involving a school bus in Sussex near Milwaukee this morning. According to an email sent to families, the student involved was a 4K student who was transferring to a shuttle bus to be taken to Willow Springs Learning Center. The cause of the incident, meanwhile, is under investigation. An employee with the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office is accused of tax evasion and theft. Mackenzie Kreiner allegedly used the Sheriff's Office's tax-exempt account to buy items for personal use. Kreiner has reportedly admitted to the purchases. He's now facing theft and one other charge. Back at home, turning to weather now. Get set for a stretch of cold but dry weather. Just how cold will things get in this January month? Let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart.
Well, all in all, not too bad, really, if you consider the time of year where we should be getting close to the coldest time. But compared to what we've had for Christmas, it definitely is going to be colder. Right now, we're kind of in the teens to 20s. You can forget about the visibility there, but we still have a little bit of light snow occasionally. Ridgeway shows it. There's some coming across. Otherwise, La Crosse has had a little bit. Eau Claire, too. Just some flurries of very light snow. It doesn't last long just because of that cold air continues to come in. It's going to squeeze any amount of moisture it can out of the atmosphere. But waking up tomorrow really is going to be the wind chill. The wind is already starting to pick up. Those wind chills will be below 0 at the start of the day, maybe improving a little bit for La Crosse, but only getting up to 15. Our average high for this time of year is around 27. Similar story for Eau Claire, too. More sun as we go in the afternoon, but it won't help the temp. We're only getting up to about 13 at noon. Notice the wind chill staying below 0 at times as that northwest wind continues throughout the daytime. There's your little bit of light snow, very fine, just some light flakes coming through the area. Once again, we may continue to see this throughout the night and even in the morning. Won't amount to too much. It's all coming down, all that cold air to the northwest. The main system to the south that produced the snow in Iowa continues to push to the east. There's your wind chills right now. Definitely gets cold as you go further north. They'll have probably the best. We're going to see some of that air get down here and eventually get those wind chills below. So later on, we'll kind of time out when we're going to see the coldest wind chill and what it looks like for the weekend, and if we got any more snow in the forecast too.
Well, I wish Canada would keep all of that cold air. But
well, you know, thankfully in the Dakotas, they don't have a snowpack as much too. It should be far worse right now.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Well, La Crosse leaders have voted in favor of a resolution to address the city's homeless crisis. City Councilman Chris Woodard's resolution essentially asks the state and federal government to step in and help financially. It asks for more funding for mental health, addiction treatment, and affordable housing programs to take the burden off local municipalities. He's hoping this push will get other cities to call for more state and federal action on the issue of homelessness.
I think it's just right now getting the word out to our state and federal legislators that, hey, we have this crisis, we need your help, and we need everything that you have available to you to help us.
The resolution says the city is experiencing a significant humanitarian crisis that drains local resources. It does not ask the state or federal government for a specific amount of money at this point. This resolution will go before the full Common Council next week for approval. Sanford Health and Marshfield Clinic Health System have officially merged, the two organizations now operating as a single nonprofit. Under the terms of the merger, Marshfield Clinic will become a regional branch of Sanford Health while still retaining its own branding. Sanford Health is the largest rural health system in the U.S. and is based out of South Dakota. Patients can still keep the same providers in the same locations. La Crosse officials are celebrating a successful holiday fire safety tradition. From Thanksgiving to New Year's, La Crosse area fire departments hang wreaths with green bulbs and ask the community to help them keep the wreath green. For each fire in the area during that stretch, they turn one bulb red. This holiday season, the area saw just 2 fires. That's 2 fewer than last year. The Salvation Army of La Crosse County is celebrating after raising more than $300,000 this holiday season. Officials say this year's Red Kettle campaign saw a 45% increase in donations, thanks to more than 750 volunteers who rang bells for more than 3,000 hours. That money helping the Salvation Army provide shelter to 64 people each night and serve more than 100 meals daily.
Hard work is how we help people from scarcity to resource. So if you provide opportunity for folks to breathe into the program, and you provide opportunities for folks to come out and have a good time as well, it's no surprise then that the community also responds and says, I want to be a part of this.
The number of volunteers was also higher than last year's. There is still time to donate if you haven't yet. The Salvation Army's Christmas campaign continues through January 31st. Eau Claire residents can bust out the ice skates starting tomorrow. The city says the Roosevelt, Boyd, and Putnam Heights warming shelters and outdoor skating rinks will open tomorrow. Now, the warming shelters will be open 4 to 7 p.m. weekdays and then 12 to 7 p.m. on weekends. Meanwhile, the Pinehurst warming shelter and outdoor rinks will not be open quite yet. City officials want to remind the public to stay off the rinks if there's standing water on the ice. The New Year's tragedy that has shocked the nation. What the FBI now ruling out as it investigates the attack. Next.
Celebrate 2025 during Home Furniture's New Year's sale. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices like this queen bedroom suite for just $8.99 and this table and bar stools for $15.99. Start the new year in style during the New Year's sale at Home Furniture.
Our hearing connects us with people. And when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
Does Random Starship Mortgage sponsor your kids' t-ball team? I doubt it. Firefighters Credit Union is a strong, reliable lender that has been a proud member of the community for nearly a century. Trust Firefighters Credit Union for your next home loan. Call Matt or Troy today.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
It's the Tempur-Pedic New Year sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets, plus a $300 home shopping card with free white glove delivery and pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic New Year sale at Home Sleep Express.
The FBI now says the man who drove a pickup truck into a crowd in New Orleans did not have help in carrying out the attack. Officials say 14 people were killed and at least 35 injured. The attacker was killed in a shootout with police, ending the mayhem that shocked the city and the nation. CBS News correspondent Katie Weiss reports from New Orleans.
The FBI says the Army veteran who drove a pickup truck into a crowd of New Year's revelers in the heart of New Orleans acted alone. That reverses the FBI's view from a day before.
Nothing to indicate through call records, through anything on those devices, through interviews, through anything in our systems that he was aided in this attack by anybody.
According to the FBI, Shamsuddin Jabbar rented an electric truck on Monday in Houston, Texas, where he lived, and drove to New Orleans on Tuesday evening. After midnight on the morning of the attack, he placed 2 improvised explosive devices in coolers in the French Quarter. He posted a final online video proclaiming support for ISIS just minutes before he plowed into the crowd on Bourbon Street.
He was 100% inspired by ISIS.
Trevor Neal remembers Jabbar from their time in the Army.
I can only speak for the 2011 version of Sham, which was, he was a normal individual, no red flags, great soldier, phenomenal friend.
A cousin of one of the victims, 25-year-old Matthew Tenedorio, reflected on the tragedy.
We still haven't really wrapped our minds around that. A terrorist attack took our Matthew away.
Bourbon Street reopened under heightened security as New Orleans seeks to return to some sense of its old self. College football fans prepared for the Sugar Bowl, which was postponed by a day. Before Thursday's game, fans at the Superdome remembered victims of the deadliest act of mass murder in the U.S. in more than a year, with a moment of silence. Katie Weiss, CBS News, New Orleans.
The FBI has also searched Jabbar's house. An update now on that Tesla truck explosion outside the Trump Hotel in Vegas. Federal agents investigating a Colorado Springs townhouse connected to the suspect. Officials say the Cybertruck was rented in Colorado. The driver has been identified as Matthew Allen Livelsberger, an active duty U.S. Army Green Beret. Officials say they are waiting for DNA confirmation but are confident it's him due to several tattoos and other objects found in the Cybertruck. 2 people are dead and 18 injured after a plane crash in California. Authorities say a single-engine plane crashed into a warehouse very close to the Fullerton Airport this afternoon. Aerial footage shows firefighters hosing down a part of a rooftop with a gaping hole. Witnesses say they heard a loud noise before running out of the building.
Multiple ball fires, and they're just fire shooting down.
We hear the planes going really close to the company, and I thought about it one time, but I didn't know it was going to be real, until this day.
Officials have not released details on how the crash happened. The FAA and National Transportation Safety Board are investigating. A sour year-end finish for mortgage rates. The latest numbers keeping things difficult for home buyers.
We definitely got a stretch of below average temperatures, but we do have some more sun in the forecast. We'll break down what the wind chills look like, when we might have some more sun, and when the temperatures actually might go back up. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Out with the olds and in with the new at Wesco in Sparta. Grab amazing deals with discounts up to 50% off. Floor models, overstacked, and slightly blemished items must go. So incredible, even I can't believe the savings. Our team is ready to help you find the perfect piece for your home. Hurry, these deals won't last long. Head to Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And remember to tell them Peyton sent you.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Wow, forest berry fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
Dahl Honda is proud to sponsor News 8 Now's top-notch teacher program. It's always a highlight of our month to recognize the top-notch teacher and thank them for all they do for our students in school. Dahl Honda values the great work all teachers do for our children and community. If you know a teacher who deserves top-notch teacher recognition, please nominate them. Thank you, teachers, for going above and beyond and providing a top-notch education.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
U.S. mortgage rates are on the rise. A standard 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, nearly 7% in the final week of 2024. That's according to Freddie Mac. The financing giant says that's the highest level in nearly 6 months. Analysts say these increased rates are making it more difficult for would-be homebuyers. The mortgage rate hikes have come despite the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates 3 times in 2024. It looks like we're in store for a chilly weekend in the region. Let's get all the details from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, the good news is, though, we're not going to see much in the way of snow. Those temperatures allow good ice formation, and then all the ski areas can actually make quite a bit of snow, too, with this. So we're just not going to see a lot of snow with this northwest pattern, which has got a little bit going on right now. And there's your system to the south that gave central Iowa some about 2 to 3 inches of snow, too. And overall, not too much downstream, but we're going to keep this northwest flow going. And eventually, we're going to see a bigger storm develop over the mid-Atlantic area later this. So if you've got plans down there, pay attention to the weekend forecast there. But we still got some flurries tonight. Actually could go through tomorrow morning. No expected any accumulation with that. Definitely going to be breezy, definitely be colder on Friday, especially that wind chill is going to be a factor pretty much all day. Cold continues on Saturday, maybe just a little bit less wind, especially in the afternoon, but still remaining quiet, and there will be still sunshine on Saturday too. So that's the positive. We will have more sun than we've had probably in the last couple of weeks with all the cloud cover. But we're going to have clouds here off and on. As you wake up, you can still see this northwest flow continues. Temperatures will be in the teens. Some of this area still may result in a little bit of light snow or flurries at times that may continue until about noon. And then really once we get into the afternoon hour, that's when we're going to start seeing some of the things really start to change and improve too. But through the morning, still this activity could continue with a little bit of light snow, but then you notice by the time we get to about noon, a lot of the clouds begin to dissipate. We still got lingering clouds, but a lot more areas will see the sun, especially when we go into the evening hour with that northwest wind continuing. Friday evening really is going to be quiet, minus the wind chill that'll be going on, and that'll continue through Friday night too. But overall, we'll see more clearing skies going into Saturday. Wind chills really are going to be quite as you wake up, they'll probably be in that -5 range, single digits throughout the day, above and below 0. By the time we get to Friday evening, we're going to get into that -5 to maybe -10 range, so quite chilly or even cold for Friday evening activities. Then as we go through Saturday morning, probably is going to be the coldest temperatures about 6 to 7 in the morning Saturday, where wind chills could get 10 to 15 below, maybe a little colder in certain areas. By the time we get to about 10 a.m. Saturday, we're back to about around -5, and then in the afternoon hours, we should start getting back in the single digits. But overall, it will be kind of coldish as we go throughout Saturday, but the winds will start dying down Saturday, and then Sunday we won't have as much wind too. So that's what we're looking for that. But as we look at temperatures for Saturday, pretty similar to tomorrow, Friday. A degree or two difference, but mainly middle teens, maybe some upper teens in certain areas. Then as we go into Sunday too, looking at temperatures pretty much, once again, not much difference too. We might have a little bit more cloud cover to deal with and a little bit less wind, but all in all, fairly similar temperatures too. And the cloud cover is coming because of that big system that's going to be developed in the mid-Atlantic. You'll start seeing it developing here as we go to Saturday night. Notice all the snow to our south. We just got a little bit of cloud cover, and then that continues for Sunday as south of I-80 gets hit with pretty good amount of snow. We're just going to have that north wind and less cloud covers looking likely. So we'll have mostly cloudy skies potentially for Sunday, but it's going to remain quiet. And that's really the story going into next week, minus some flurry activity and maybe a snow chance coming Thursday. Really just going to be a cold or below average temperatures with maybe very dry conditions, and maybe get back close to average the following weekend. So typical January. We're just lucky we don't have a snowpack on the ground.
For sure.
Yes.
All right, Craig. Thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, back in action. The Badger men's basketball team prepares for a Friday matchup with Iowa at the Kohl Center. Plus the battle for Onalaska. Hilltoppers and Knights doing battle in one of the premier matchups in the state tonight. Jacob is next.
Your commute, your lunchtime, your drive home. Is it going to be clear, rainy, or worse? Every morning, I'll let you know. We'll see you then.
We see you out there, giving your whole heart to what you do. That doesn't mean you have to give your whole wallet, too. It's why we make sure that as you find your way, you can find value along the way. Like 25% off assorted dog and cat toys. Get a free $15 gift card with $75 spent on Hill's Science Diet. Plus, rewards members get free same-day delivery on pet orders of $49 or more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lane's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Time is running out on Southern Minnesota's biggest and best furniture sale, the huge New Year sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's everything you've asked for, like 24-month special financing, store-wide sale prices, and free gas just for shopping. At Drury's, you'll save on the area's finest selection of quality brands, like Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Daniels Amish, all at incredible savings. The New Year sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, but you'll have to hurry. It all ends Monday at 8.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, the city of Onalaska has certainly boasted a talented duo of boys basketball teams so far this season. Luther, unbeaten entering tonight, ranked 8th in the latest D4 rankings, and the Hilltoppers with just 2 losses and also tabbed 8th best in Division II. Good opportunity for a statement win tonight for one of these 2 squads. The Toppers look determined to hand the Knights their first loss of the season. Brendan Chenault with a tough take right there. Then not much later, it's Jack Smith with a thievery, and we are cleared for takeoff. That jam makes it a 23-point game, and seconds later, it's Anna on the run again. Broden Steiner glides for the put down. Luther trying to put together some stops and score a few unanswered buckets to get back in it. Will Hulskamp with the impressive finish right there, but it would not be enough. In the battle for the city, the Hilltoppers emerged victorious 69-46. Sparta and GT facing off tonight. Sammy Weaver, head coach of Sparta, facing her alma mater. Great defense would lead to good looks for Weaver's Spartans tonight. Ball finds Tiana Lays, who puts it in for 2. Huge lead for the visitors to start, but Jocelyn Lunsford would bank in a 3-3 right here to stop the furious start by Sparta, but the away side would not let up. Lily Seifert given too much space, and she drills a 3 from the wing. And then Alexa Jones gets the steal, and she has got plans for a coast-to-coast trip, and that layup right there is good. All smiles for the Spartans tonight as they take this non-conference matchup 67-44. Other scores tonight from the hardwood, the Luther ladies down Cashton 59-37. CFC keeps rolling, winning big against Augusta. New Lisbon wins a tight one against Royal. The North Crawford boys come from behind to take down Westby by 10, and Alma Center Lincoln falls to Alma Pepin 48-42. Nets and Bucks facing off tonight. Late in this one, Milwaukee making a furious comeback. Damian Lillard will connect on the 3. Bucks on an 18-0 run trying to come back and win. And a little later, they get even closer. Driving deuce by Dame marks a 20-0 run for Milwaukee. Fiserv Forum is rocking. Then under 15 seconds left, game on the line. Giannis is going to get a good look at it, but it will not drop. And Milwaukee's comeback falls just short against the Nets. And the Celtics taking on the T-Wolves today as well. And that one is shot from Sam Hauser on the right wing right there to tie things up in the first half. Then it's going to be Julius Randle kicking it back out to Dante DiVincenzo for the triple from the top of the key. This one would get close towards the end, but a late stretch by Boston will seal the deal, and they take this one. Tomorrow marks the first game of 2025 for the Wisconsin men's basketball team as they'll host the Iowa Hawkeyes at 6 from Madison. The two teams enter with identical records at 10-3, but the Hawkeyes are 1-1 in conference play, while the Badgers are still searching for that first Big Ten victory. The Christmas break pause marks 11 days between games for Wisconsin. Greg Gard has tried to simulate game day situations for his team to prepare them for the first game out of the new year, but he also says the team is looking forward to going up against someone other than teammates.
They're excited to be back. They know where we're at, how good we can be, and now it's why you do this. You want to get to games. Practice is great, and I really try to make practice really super fun and put a lot of frosting on it and everything, but they know they want games. They want to play, and that's what we got. Fortunately, jumping back into it tomorrow night.
Now the Badgers will need to bring their running shoes in this one, as Iowa is currently the second highest scoring team in Division I at 89.6 points per game. So how about that? I mean, a lot of points in that one, so we'll see how the Badger defense holds up against Iowa. I like the personality shown there by Greg Gard. You don't see that too much.
No, he's very even keel most of the time, but throwing a little frosting.
Yeah, a little frosting on it. So we'll see how that one goes, and we'll have those highlights for you tomorrow night as well.
Are they shaping up well in the Big Ten, you think? Or?
I think so, yeah. I think it should be both teams 10-3 looking for a good early season win here. So
all right,
good match.
Fingers crossed for the Badgers.
Yep.
All right, thanks Jacob. We got more news right after this.
Winter is here. And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we help you get the settlement you deserve to put your life back on track.
It's out with the old and in with the new. You know what they say, new year, new you. King Furniture is celebrating the new year with special trade-in offers. Trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. And we'll deliver and haul away for free. Shop store-wide savings as we continue to clear out inventory and make room for new styles for 2025. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments. The King Furniture New Year's sale going on now.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
For over 40 years, Blood Cross Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
When you're dealing with your own insurance company, you may think that they're on your side, but the truth is, they're not. They're only concerned about their bottom line. That's why you need to hire Bygoff and Rohde. We get results.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
An age-old question. What can you make with more than 1,000 pounds of butter? Well, for artists in Pennsylvania, the answer is a life-sized cow sculpture. Priscilla Ligori gives us a look.
Farmer Casey Hershey considers cows to be nature's superheroes and says this year's farm show butter sculpture brings that story to life.
Our cows help upcycle food scraps, enrich the soil, reduce carbon footprints, and contribute to renewable energy. It's truly incredible to think about how much these animals help to power Pennsylvania.
The sculpture features a life-size cow next to a methane digester, which is a renewable energy system, plus some farm, some city. These Montgomery County artists spent 2 weeks in the butter booth, molding together more than 1,000 pounds of butter donated by Land O'Lakes.
This art that we have created shines an important spotlight on dairy farmers and the dairy products produced.
After the farm show, the butter won't go to waste. It will be recycled into renewable energy on a dairy farm.
It makes sense, given the show's theme is Powering Pennsylvania.
The theme is a testament to the power of agriculture in every region of Pennsylvania. It's the engine that powers our economy, builds our communities, and drives the quality of life.
The farm show was put together by hundreds of committee members and thousands of volunteers. It's set to feature more than 275 vendors, 12,000 competition entries, and 4,000 animals. New for 2025.
We do have some mini cattle that are going to be here this year, so you can kiss a cow.
That'll be hosted by Swartz Farm, located in Brecknock Township, Berks County. PPL will also teach people how to protect your farm and family from accidents around power lines and other electrical and power generating equipment. There will be a Woman in Ag series hosted by well-known author Dr. Temple Grandin. You can get a bite of your favorite foods and taste different options too, like loaded potato cakes and Brussels sprouts.
We do have the mint milkshake this year.
The food court opens Friday and the show officially starts Saturday.
Sign me up for a mint milkshake. The butter sculpture will be on display in the main hall of the Pennsylvania Farm Show for all 8 days. I guess we'll have to take a field trip one of these days, you guys. We'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Our hearing connects us with people. And when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Wow, forest berry fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
For anybody in this region who is facing mobility issues.
I'd recommend Access Elevator because I know Jason.
The thing that sets Jason apart is that commitment, that passion for making life more pleasant. He will help you think about how to make your life easier in ways that you have not thought about.
There's no second guessing. I immediately say, call Access.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevators. Stop in and see us today.
All right, tomorrow definitely going to be a single-digit below and above wind chills. Temperatures only in the teens. We should be in the mid-20s, so definitely cold. And that cold conditions will continue Friday night and Saturday with wind chills. Could get maybe as low as 15 below. Otherwise, the main story is going to be colder than average and really dry, kind of typical January type pattern throughout next week, too. Maybe getting back up to 20 by Friday, which would be about where we should be. But if you want snow, it's not really a good pattern.
It sounds like everyone better butter up.
Oh, my goodness. You paid attention.
Yeah, how long did it take you to get that?